Gilles Max Euwe, born on May 20, 1901 and passing away on November 26, 1981, was a multifaceted Dutch professional who made significant contributions in several fields. He achieved international recognition as a chess player, becoming the 5th world chess champion and holding the prestigious title from 1935 to 1937. Beyond his accomplishments in chess, Euwe was also a talented mathematician and author. His leadership abilities were demonstrated when he served as president of the World Chess Federation, FIDE, from 1970 to 1978. Known simply as Max to many, Euwe's diverse talents and contributions to both the intellectual and administrative aspects of chess left a lasting impact on the game. Early years, education and professional career. Max Euwe was born in the Watergraafsmeer district of Amsterdam. His academic journey began at the University of Amsterdam, where he studied mathematics under L.E.J. Brouwer, the founder of intuitionistic logic. The two later developed a close friendship, with Euwe eventually delivering Brouwer's funeral oration. In 1926, he completed his doctorate under the guidance of Roland Weizenbach. His professional career began as a mathematics teacher in Rotterdam, followed by a position at a girls' lyceum in Amsterdam. After World War II, Euwe developed a strong interest in the emerging field of computer programming. This led to his appointment as a professor at both Rotterdam and Tilburg universities, where he taught until his retirement from Tilburg University in 1971. His academic work included a notable mathematical analysis of chess from an intuitionistic perspective, where he demonstrated using the Thue-Morse sequence that the official chess rules of 1929 could theoretically allow for infinite games. Early chess career. Max Euwe's chess career began remarkably early, with his first tournament victory at the age of 10, where he won every game. His dominance in Dutch chess was unparalleled, as he won every Dutch chess championship he entered from 1921 to 1952, and again in 1955, setting a record of 12 titles that still stands today. The only exceptions during this period were in 1936, when Euwe, as the reigning world champion, did not compete and Salo Landau won, and in 1954 when Jan Hein Donner claimed the title. In 1928, Euwe achieved another significant milestone by becoming the world amateur chess champion in The Hague, scoring an impressive 12 out of 15 points. Despite his prowess, Euwe's competitive chess career was constrained by his personal and professional commitments. He married in 1926 and started a family soon after, which, combined with his teaching career, limited his participation in top-level international chess competitions to school vacations. Nevertheless, he performed admirably in the tournaments and matches he managed to attend from the early 1920s to mid-1930s. Euwe's notable performances included a training match against Alexander Alekhine in 1926-27, where he scored 4.5 out of 10. He also participated in 2 FIDE championship matches against Efim Bogolubo in 1928 and 1928-29, scoring 4.5 out of 10 in each. In 1931, he played a match against José Raúl Capablanca in Amsterdam, scoring 4 out of 10. His preparation for future competitions included a victorious match against Spielman in Amsterdam in 1932. The year 1932 was particularly significant for Euwe, as he drew a match with Salo Flohr and finished equal second with Flohr, behind Alekhine, at a major tournament in Bern. These results, according to chess expert Ruben Fine, established Euwe and Flohr as Alekhine's most credible challengers. Euwe's strong performance continued at Zurich 1934, where he again finished equal second with Flohr, behind Alekhine, and notably defeated Alekhine in their individual game. World Champion. In 1933, Max Euwe made the bold decision to challenge Alexander Alekhine for the World Championship. Alekhine accepted, and the match was set for October 1935. Earlier that year, in a notable recorded interview, José Raúl Capablanca offered his assessment of the upcoming match, characterizing Alekhine's game as 20% bluff while describing Euwe's style as clear and straightforward, though perhaps not as strong as Alekhine's in certain aspects. Euwe himself expressed mixed feelings about his chances, noting that their previous encounters had resulted in an even score of 7-7 over the past decade. The championship match was a monumental event, spanning 80 days in 13 different Dutch cities. On December 15, 1935, Euwe achieved what many considered a stunning upset, defeating Alekhine 15.5-14.5 to become the 5th world chess champion. Despite falling behind by 3 games early in the match, Euwe showed remarkable resilience in evening the score and ultimately securing victory. This achievement not only marked a personal triumph but also significantly boosted chess's popularity in the Netherlands. The match was also historically significant as the first world championship to utilize seconds for analysis during adjournments. While some attributed Euwe's victory to Alekind's alleged alcoholism, this perspective has been challenged by numerous chess experts. Salo Flar, who assisted Euwe during the match, believed Alekind's overconfidence was more detrimental than his drinking. Several former world champions, including Vasily Smyslov, Boris Spassky, Anatoly Karpov, and Garry Kasparov, later analyzed the match and concluded that Euwe's victory was well-deserved, with Vladimir Kramnik specifically stating that the result was not influenced by Alekind's drinking habits. Euwe further proved his merit as champion with a strong performance at the 1936 Nottingham tournament, where he finished equal third, just behind Botvinnik and Capablanca and slightly ahead of Alekhine. However, his reign as world champion was relatively brief. In 1937, a reformed Alekhine, who had temporarily given up alcohol and tobacco, defeated Euwe in a rematch with a decisive score of 15.5-9.5. While the match began competitively, Euwe's play deteriorated toward the end, losing 4 of the last 5 games. Ruben Fine, who served as Euwe's second, attributed this collapse to nervous tension. The 2 World Championship matches against Alekhine represented the pinnacle of Euwe's career. In their overall competitive record, Alekhine maintained a superior head-to-head record of +28 to 20 = 38, though many of these victories came early in their rivalry when Alekhine held an experience advantage. Euwe holds the distinction of being the last non-Soviet-born world chess champion until Bobby Fischer's victory in 1972. Later chess career. Max Euwe's chess career continued to be notable after his world championship reign. In 1938, he played a significant role in organizing the Avro tournament in the Netherlands, which was intended to determine Alekhine's next challenger. Euwe finished in a tie for 4th place with Alekhine and Reshevsky in this prestigious event. In 1939-40, he narrowly lost a match against Paul Keres with a score of 6.5-7.5. Following Alekhine's death in 1946, some argued that Euwe had a moral claim to the World Championship title. This was partly based on his strong second-place finish at the Groningen tournament that year, behind Mikhail Botvinnik. However, Euwe agreed to participate in the 1948 World Chess Championship tournament to determine the new champion. At 47, he was significantly older than his competitors and finished last in the event. In 1950, FIDE awarded Euwe the title of International Grandmaster in its inaugural list. He continued to compete in major tournaments, winning the Hague International Tournament in 1951. His final major tournament was the 1953 Candidates Tournament in Zurich, where he finished near the bottom of the standings, showing strong form in the first half but tiring in the second. Euwe represented the Netherlands in 7 chess Olympiads over a remarkable 35-year span, always playing on the first board. His performances earned him individual bronze and silver medals in 1937 and 1958 respectively. His overall Olympiad record was impressive, scoring 54.5 out of 87 games for a 62.6% success rate. In 1957, Euwe played a short match against the 14-year-old prodigy Bobby Fischer, winning 1 game and drawing the other. Throughout his career, Euwe amassed an impressive total of 102 first-place finishes in tournaments, many of them in local competitions. Beyond his playing career, Euwe continued to contribute to the world of chess and academics. In 1964, he became a computer science professor at Tilburg University, combining his passion for chess with his expertise in mathematics and emerging technologies. FIDE President. Max Euwe's tenure as FIDE President from 1970 to 1978 was marked by his principled approach to decision-making, often prioritizing what he considered morally right over political expediency. This stance frequently brought him into conflict with the Soviet Chess Federation, which sought to dominate chess affairs due to their significant financial contributions to FIDE and the dominance of Soviet players in world rankings. Euwe's presidency saw several notable controversies, including his efforts to enable Bobby Fischer's participation in the 1972 World Chess Championship, his support for defectors like Gennady Sasanko and Viktor Korchnoi, and his backing of the decision to hold the 1976 Chess Olympiad in Israel. These actions often put him at odds with Soviet authorities, who even plotted to remove him from his position. Despite facing significant challenges, Euwe's presidency is generally viewed positively by many in the chess world. Boris Spassky, who had nominated Euwe for the role, praised his handling of complex problems. Anatoly Karpov, while critical of Euwe's rapid expansion of FIDE membership to smaller nations, acknowledged him as a very good president. Garry Kasparov noted Euwe's inability to foresee the dangers of Soviet dominance in FIDE, while Viktor Korchnoi regarded him as the last honorable FIDE president. Euwe's presidency also saw progressive rulings, such as his decision that women could not be barred from national or international championships, following a controversy in India. Max Euwe passed away in 1981 at the age of 80 from a heart attack. He was widely respected in the chess world for his numerous contributions, including his extensive travels as FIDE president to bring new members into the organization. His legacy as a player, administrator, and advocate for chess continues to be celebrated in the chess community. Assessment of Euwe's chess. Max Euwe was renowned for his logical and methodical approach to chess, particularly his substantial contributions to opening theory. Despite this reputation for logic and technique, his world championship matches against Algemeen were characterized by fierce tactical play from both players. This apparent contradiction can be explained by Euwe's willingness to enter complex variations when he believed logic supported his position, combined with his exceptional calculation abilities. However, chess experts noted certain limitations in his play. According to contemporary assessments, he sometimes struggled to recover from disadvantageous positions. Algemeen, particularly in his Russian language writings, criticized Euwe for lacking originality and the mental toughness expected of a world champion. Gennady Sasanko observed that Euwe's modest nature, while admirable, might have been a disadvantage at the highest levels of chess, even though Euwe was well aware of his superiority over regular grandmasters. Vladimir Kramnik offered an interesting historical perspective, noting that Euwe was ahead of his time in emphasizing technical preparation, an approach that would later be associated with Mikhail Butvinwich. Additionally, Euwe maintained excellent physical condition through his active participation in sports, something that complemented his chess career. This combination of technical innovation and physical fitness helped establish new standards for professional chess players. Chess books by Euwe. Euwe was a prolific chess author who wrote more than 70 chess books, a record unmatched by any other world champion.